So hello, Mr. Larson. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. How has things been going at home?
Things are okay. Still not all the way there, but we getting better
Okay. So what is it that you have saw that has changed in a positive way?
in a positive way. Uh, Everybody seems a little bit happier around the house. I don't know quite why, but I'm not asking why, but everybody seems happy.
Well, that's good.
Happier.
Well,
I won't say happy, happier.
that's good. At least you can see some change, and
Yeah.
everybody is seeming to be happy. So what brought you some happiness?
I guess seeing everybody else happy, um, because before everybody just was always mad. And, they still get mad, and between my wife and the kids, they cut up, but it makes me feel a little better knowing that everybody else in the house is happy.
Okay. So how are things going with you finding a job? Have you found anything?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Nope.
Okay. So are you looking or are you just
I'm looking. Um, I'm still kind of not in a place for that. I
okay?
don't want to get into another situation and mess that up. I think it'll be discouraging. So I just kind of want to be ready for when I get to that point.
Well, that's fine. So what steps are you taking to get ready for you have to get the job?
I did go to the class you gave me the referral
Very
for,
good.
yeah, the A class. So that was helpful, interesting. Um, but that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm still drinking. I'm still.
So how often do you go to the AA classes?
I've been to two and I go once a week.
Okay. Well, that's good. Do you feel like you expressing yourself with other people or
Mhm.
listening to other people's stories have been helpful?
Definitely, because I think in my house, it's almost like I'm the suspect. So to be around other people that are suspects as well in their homes and their environments is kind of refreshing.
Okay. So how are things working with you and your wife?
Um, like I said, she's a little bit happier, which makes our relationship a little bit better. You can still feel a lot of the tension, and she still gets on my nerves,
Okay.
big time. But
So have you guys been has the communication worked better or
we still need to work on that. We're at the point we kind of joke with each other. There'll be a laugh here and there, so that's why I say it's happier.
and I guess it's not so tense when you making jokes and
Right.
everything like that. So that's
We haven't joked in a long time.
well, that's good. At least you can see progression. Is she, how much has your drinking changed? Or you said that it wasn't changing, or you're still drinking quite a bit?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm still drinking.
So how much are you drinking?
Um, like after I went to the first A class, I kind of tried to just like cut it, but of course that didn't work.
Well, you can't go cold turkey.
Yeah, I tried. But then I was like, okay, let me be realistic. And in the second class, we talked about, some things skills that I'm trying to implement. So in my mind, I'm slowing down, but physically, I think realistically, I'm still drinking the same amount that I was
So at least, so what are your since you've been going to AA, what are some of your goals that you guys have set place or you found that you want to accomplish for yourself?
before. From what I learned in the classes,
For what you learned in the classes?
well, I mean, ultimately, I want to stop drinking.
Okay.
I want my family situation to be back how it was before. Ultimately,
Okay.
I guess that's it. That's the main. I just want things to be back
Okay. So in regards to back normal, what do you think will be some goals that you can, put put in place or speak with your wife about in order to make these things, make your life go back to the way that it was before, your drinking got heavily?
Um, I need her support. I need her help. I learned that in class. I can't do it by myself. Um, well, I need the kids' help and support too. So I just need the help, support. I need encouragement. I don't
From your
need
family?
her, especially my wife, to tear me down constantly and give me all this negative talk and attitude and all that. I need the support. I need a positive environment, or it's not going to happen. Because drinking, in a sense, has, for me, alcohol is my life now. That's what I'm dependent on. That's who I, turn to when things aren't looking up. So.
So in regards to that, have you thought about maybe having discussing with your wife like a specific time that you guys can sit down and talk about your day and see how she's doing, she see how you're doing. Do you think that that would be something that you would think that she would like to do or you would want to do?
I never thought about that, but that could be a way to for us just to talk daily. Because there's some days we don't talk, we don't communicate. I mean, it's barely a hey and a bye. So I never thought about that.
So when you don't communicate with her, do you feel like as if it's tension in the home, or do you feel like you just don't feel like talking?
Both. I feel like sometimes I feel like she just doesn't care, and then sometimes I don't care. So it's probably both of us.
So do you feel that the children are picking up on these negative things?
Mm, I won't say that they're picking up on it, but I mean, you definitely know what's in the household, which is it doesn't create a good environment for everybody.
Okay.
Because I think it's making them lose respect for me, and that's really hurtful.
And what do they do in the sense of being disrespectful to you?
Just how they talk to me. I can ask for a simple thing, and it's like just dismiss what I say. So
So have you sat down and spoke to like had a house sit down and discuss these problems that you're facing?
that's difficult when, first of all, I'm not contributing to anything in the house much, like money, and then I just feel like with me and her not being on the same page, that's really really hard to kind of bring the children and win them over again. That's difficult. Now, me and her were, okay, then maybe they wouldn't have a choice but to fall in line. But right now they don't.
So are you still picking the kids up from school?
Sometimes when I can.
Okay. So what's preventing you from picking them up?
Like yesterday, I didn't get my oversleep. I was just drunk. So
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Well, what I think that we should, work on doing and possibly, within the next session, we can, work on goals. And, you want to, like, I guess, put in place the communication time and, sit down and speak with your wife about the communication time and have that and see what we can do and what you guys learn while doing that. We'll discuss it not the next meeting, but possibly we'll discuss it once a month to see if you have noticed any progression or any change within your family.
That sounds good.
Because we want to make sure that you stay happy as well as your home stay happy. And right now, it seems like everything is going well.
Better.
It's going better.
Yeah.
And which is a good thing because
Yeah.
we want to continue to see change and at least positive change, no negative.
Right. I agree.
So I feel like you're doing pretty good. You're going to the AA meetings. Just continue to go. Work with the group leader there to discuss goals and things that you might can work on within yourself. You don't have to discuss these goals with me or your wife. That is something that you can keep within yourself, and because when you start discussing it with people, they sometimes could throw it in your face, and you don't want to do that. You just want to make sure that everything is okay, within yourself. So I think that that'll be a good thing for you to do.
Okay.
All right. Well, you have a good day, Mr. Lawson, and I'll see you next week.